Prime Minister Narendra Modi to hold meeting with state chief ministers tomorrow via video conference. This will be the fifth meeting of Prime Minister Modi with the state chief ministers since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic. Railways Minister says that as per directions of PM Modi, Railways is fully geared up to run 300 trains transport over 3.5 lakh migrants. Cabinet Secretary hold VC with Chief Secretaries and Health Secretaries of all states and UTs. Emphasis: movement of doctors, nurses and paramedics should be totally unhindered and all steps should be taken to facilitate and protect Corona warriors. India's massive evacuation mission Vande Bharat continues to bring back countrymen from across the world. Flight from Singapore arrives with 243 passengers. Countrymen stranded in UK and Doha also brought back. Operation Samudra Setu of Indian Navy brings back first batch of Indians from Maldives. INS Jalashwa reaches Kochi with 698 passengers. INS Magar sails off from Maldives with 200 Indian nationals. National Disaster Management Authority issues guidelines on reopening industrial institutions, instruct industries to take all necessary precautions and follow safety protocols, ask states to maintain preparedness of disaster management system. Active COVID-19 cases across the nation rise to 41,472 with 19,357 recoveries and 2,109 fatalities. Union Health Minister says recovery rate is over 30%, while mortality rate continues to be around 3.3%, which are very good indicators. And coronavirus cases continue to spiral up globally. Confirmed cases across the world crosses grim milestone on 40 lakhs with over 2.8 lakh fatalities. US worst affected with 78,794 deaths. Namaskar and welcome all of you in this edition of DD News and DD India. I am Kiran Jha, bringing the top stories of the day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be holding a video conferencing meeting with all chief ministers on Monday, and this will be his fifth meeting with the chief ministers. Prime Minister Modi on various occasions have emphasized on the need to work in close cooperation between states and the centre to overcome the COVID-19 challenge. Their last meeting was on April 27th, and this will be their first meeting after many states relaxed several restrictions. Prime Minister Modi said that India informed about the meeting through a tweet. It stated that Prime Minister Narendra Modi to hold the fifth meeting via video conference with the state chief ministers on Monday at 3 p.m. Cabinet Secretary Rajiv Gauba on Sunday held a video conferencing with Chief Secretaries and Health Secretaries of all the states and Union Territories on Sunday. At the outset, Cabinet Secretary noted the cooperation of states on return of Indians from abroad under Vande Bharat. He also noted that more than 350 Shramik special trains have been run by railways carrying 3.5 lakh migrants workers. He urged the state governments to cooperate with railways in running of more Shramik special trains. Cabinet Secretary emphasized that movements of doctors, nurses and paramedics should be totally unhindered and all steps be taken to facilitate and protect Corona warriors. The state chief secretaries informed the situation in their states and also said that while protection is required from COVID, the economic activities also need to be stepped up in a calibrated manner. The first two phases of lockdown saw many people stranded across the nation. The government has lifted off some restrictions and is working tirelessly to bring people back to their homes in a phased manner. One such measures taken by the government is launching Shramik special trains. And Minister of Railways Piyush Goyal, in a series of tweets, hailed the Railway Ministry for their efforts and services. He said, "I appeal to all the states to give permission to evacuate and bring back their stranded migrants so that we can get all of them back to their homes within 3 to 4 next days itself." As per the directions of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, Railways is fully geared up to run 300 Shramik special trains every day at short notice since the last 6 days. Railways bringing smiles and brimming with relief and joy. Stranded people head back home as Railways have operated 366 Shramik special trains across the country till date. And our correspondent Abhishek Jha is joining with us and giving more information from the newsroom. Abhishek, just give us more detail about that, because today the Railway Minister Piyush Goyal has stated and he has appealed all the states that we are geared up to run 300 Shramik special trains for the migrant laborers so that they can reach their home within 3 to 4 days.
So Kiran, as we see that the government is stepping up the initiatives and all the effort to take home all these migrant laborers, the biggest news for this moment is that Railway has decided that there will be resumption of some passenger train on the basis of demand, through demand from various states, and the migrant laborers who wherever they want to go, and also the overall capacity that Railway will have after reserving almost 20,000 coaches for COVID reserved coaches. So Railway has decided to resume some partial resumption of passenger trains, and these bookings will be started from 4 p.m. On 11th May, and people can start booking their tickets on these trains. Only confirmed passengers with confirmed tickets will be allowed to enter on these trains, and they will have to ensure all these safety and health protocols that are in practice, including social distancing, putting face mask, and all sort of other health protocols that has been in practice so far while these migrant special trains have been running. We have also seen that Railway has so far run almost 366 trains, which has ferried almost 3 lakh people, mostly migrant laborers from one point to another point in the country. Mostly these laborers have gone to UP, Bihar, Himachal Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and various places, because there are places of importance where the whole lot of workers are accumulated, and there has been demand for these services, where the government has started these services. And now, as we speak, Railway is also gearing up its capacity to run this trains in almost 1,000 trains are being planned in the next week. So we can see going forward more and more trains will be running, and as Railway Board Chairman today said also that no migrant laborer who wants to go to his hometown will be left behind, and all passengers, all migrant laborers, they will get a chance to go back to their home, and Railway will ensure that they get a chance.
Abhishek, just give us detail about that. How many people are accommodated in a one train? Because 300 is are in the fray that they are geared up to run, and 366 already Shramik Special has been they have deported all those migrants. Yeah, please let us know.
As we speak, this social distancing has to be practiced in a very strict manner. That is why, though the passenger train bogies, they have capacity up to 72 bus, but then almost 6 passengers are seated in a cabin, and so that they can have a comfortable journey. At the same time, they can also be socially properly distant, because this whole coronavirus thing, it is very as the proximity increases, the chances of infection gets also increased. So this is one thing that Railway has ensured, that all through the journeys passengers can practice social distancing with each other. Railway is taking on board only those passengers or those migrant laborers who have been approved, or whose names have been approved by the district or the state government authorities, and they hand over those names to the railway authorities, and only those people who have name in the list of a state approved list, they are allowed to board the train. So this is a proper coordination between Railway Board and the state government, respective host government who have been hosting those migrant laborers, and also the destination state where these migrant laborers will be going and the train will be heading to. So the three parties are basically coordinating with each other, and then these special trains are being run. And you know, there are lakhs of people who have traveled through these trains, through these special special trains have traveled, and more trains are being planned for the next week. Maybe as our railway minister has said that more thousands of train will be run in the days to come, and we can assume that no laborers, no migrant workers, or no person who is in urgent need of going to his hometown will be left behind by the railway authorities.
Yeah, one more point, you said that as per the demand of the states.
Exactly, because we have seen that in the past there was a little confusion, because the host state also needs to put in arrangements, certain protocol, because once the migrant laborers or the train reaches to the destination, there has to be safety measures, there has to be health measures, and quarantine facilities needs to be prepared. So the host state also needs a confirmation from the destination state where these trains are heading, so that this whole social logistical arrangements could be arranged, and that is why those destination states, their approvals are also important.
Yeah, very true, because it becomes a risk factors for every state, because to take all the migrant laborers which are coming from the other states to that state particularly, and for quarantine facility also, and all precautionary measures, their safe and safety, and their their accommodation level also. Thank you so much, Abhishek, for giving all those inputs and regarding this the fast initiative taken by the Railway Ministry. Now moving on to the next development, India's massive evacuation mission Vande Bharat continues, and special flights carrying stranded Indians from abroad arriving in several parts of the country. An Air India flight carrying 243 passengers landed in Mumbai from Singapore under the Vande Bharat mission. And a special flight carrying Indian nationals from London arrived at Chhatrapati Shivaji International Airport in Mumbai. So this is the visual we can see on a television screen, at how the stranded passengers, they are coming from the international level. And another flight from Muscat to Cochin landed with 177 passengers and 4 infants, while flights from Kuala Lumpur with 177 passengers and 1 infant landed in Trichy last night. And Air India flight from Kuwait to Hyderabad also landed with 160 passengers. And breaking news is coming in from the Indian Railways plans to gradually reopen the operation from May 12. Indian Railways plans to gradually restart passenger train operation from May 12th. Initial plan was for 15 pairs of trains. And train will run as the special Shramik train from New Delhi station to New Delhi to Dibrugarh and Agartala, Howrah, Patna, New Delhi, to Bilaspur, Ranchi, Bhubaneswar, New Delhi to Sikandrabad, Bangalore, Chennai, New Delhi to Trivunanthapuram, Madgaon, Mumbai Central, and New Delhi to Ahmedabad, Jammu Tawi. And our correspondent Abhishek Jha is with us, who will give the more information from this newsroom. Abhishek will be joining a short while from now. He'll give the live input. Abhishek, what is the latest development? Because certain trains are going to run from the railway station from Delhi itself.
stepped up. It's all passenger train services, and there will be select passenger services that will be into operation from 12th of May. As for the initial information, 15 pairs of train, which amounts to 30 return journey pairs. So they will be starting from 12th of May. For these trains, the booking will be starting from 11th May. 4 p.m. people can book these tickets through online. The window tickets will not be available, and person who have confirmed tickets, only they will be allowed on these trains. These trains are basically starting from Delhi, and they will be connecting cities like Dibrugarh, Agartala, Havra, Patna, Bilaspur, Ranchi, Bhubaneswar, Secunderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai, Tiruvananthapuram, Madgaon, Mumbai, Central Ahmedabad, and Jammu Tawi. So these are the destinations where these 15 pair of trains will be starting from day after tomorrow. This will be a huge respite for all those stranded people who have been waiting for the resumption of these train services so that they can reach to their destinations. There are so many students, there are so many tourists and normal people also who have had some certain urgencies, but they could not attend those urgencies because of the mobility was very much restricted. So now, as we see, train services are resuming from 12th of May. Partial resumption. Even this partial resumption is a huge a respite for all these people who have been stranded for weeks, and they will be surely cheering up at this moment as we are telling this story that Railway has announced that it will be resuming partial passenger services, and almost 15 trains will be running from Delhi, connecting to eastern, northern parts of India, including Bihar, destination including Bihar, UP, Jammu Kashmir, and many northeastern states. So people can book these tickets from tomorrow 4 p.m. in the evening, and all these train services will be starting from 12th of May.
Yes, certainly, this is a very rejoicing, for every passenger who are stuck over in some of the stays. And one more thing, Abhishek, just to give us more detail, that from 4 p.m. tomorrow onward, the people will be started booking the tickets. And every bogie, every bogies are specialized for that, seeking all the social distancing and the taking precautionary steps for this COVID-19.
Of course, Kiran, as we have seen that even these Shramik special trains, the concept of social distancing was strictly being monitored and followed, because the train has a capacity of more person, but only limited number of passengers were allowed in each bogie, so that a safe distance can be maintained from each passengers. Railway has also said that all these measures will ensure that there are proper social distancing, which will help to a greater degree to contain the spread of virus throughout the journey. There are also railway staff who have been working very hard to accommodate all the services they provide to the passengers, and they are also being trained, and they are also being provided with all the safety materials, so that they can ensure their own life safety also throughout the journey, while giving services to the passengers. Railway, in these Shramik special trains, we have seen that Railway has also arranged for the food at respective as the journey progresses. Further, the Railway will be providing these Shramiks with the food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner as per the need and according to the destination. So we have seen that Railway so far has been taking proper care of these Shramik special trains, as and when the order came, as and when the demand came by the respective states, that okay, yeah, we are fine, and we want to, and we have a proper arrangement where we can house and quarantine our incoming laborers. These all measures well calculated and well coordinated, they have all started, and now we are also seeing that Railway is partially resuming its passenger services with 15 pair of trains starting from 12th of May. The booking of these trains will start from 11th of May, 4 p.m. in the evening. Surely a good a cheering moment for all these stranded people who have been waiting to go back to their respective cities.
Abhishek, one more question. Do any passenger need to put the reason also behind of the journey?
Okay, so the railway the press release doesn't specify that there needs to be any reason for this special passenger train, because the booking will be very much open. It will be done through the online platform, and no window will be open for these trains for the booking of these train tickets. So it doesn't seem like there will be a reason which needs to be mentioned, because these are passenger train services. These are not any special trains that are being run, and we have seen that on special trains like special Shramik special were run. The reason very specifically asked for from the passenger who wanted to board these trains, and then accordingly on the basis of priorities, on the basis of urgencies, many passengers were allowed to board this train and go to their respective destinations.
Thank you so much, Abhishek, for giving all those details from the newsroom. And that was Abhishek, our correspondent, giving us the live input from the newsroom. Yet the 15 trains are yet to start from day after tomorrow, that is on 12th, so that the passengers can book their tickets from tomorrow 4 p.m. And now moving on to the next story, India has sent its naval ship Kesari to Maldives, Mauritius and Madagascar, Comoros and the Seychelles on request for assistance in dealing with COVID-19 pandemic. INS Kesari carries on board 2 medical assistance teams, consignments of COVID-related essential medicines and food items. It will deliver consignments of COVID-related essential medicines to Mauritius, Madagascar, Comoros and Seychelles, and about 600 tons of food items to Maldives. In addition, in case of Mauritius, a special consignment of Ayurvedic medicine is also being sent. The consignments meant for Madagascar and the Comoros also include hydroxychloroquine tablets, which have already been sent earlier to Mauritius, Maldives and Seychelles. The medical assistance team will be deployed in Mauritius and Comoros, helping their government deal with COVID emergency and dengue fever too, in case of Comoros. And that was all in this edition of 8:30 Bulletin. Stay with us and thank you for joining. Namaskar.